What up everyone, it's your man XMan87 here, bringing you another action figure news video, and what I have for you today is the Hasbro 2024 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive lineup reveals. Before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's talk about it. First up is the Transformers Legacy United Fractured Friendship 2-pack of Gladiator Megatron vs. Security Officer Orion packs. Here's the packaging and the figures. Only Sdcc box to be in windowless packaging. I think this is based off the new Transformers 1 movie, right? Not sure, but looks like it, so let me know. Here's a look in their bot mode, and then here's a look in their vehicle modes. I'll be passing on this. The only Optimus Prime and Megatron I'm interested in is their rumored Studio Series 86 line that's supposed to be Commander class. These are Voyager class and will be grossly overpriced at a ludicrously $74.99 price tag. So yeah, they can keep that. Next up is the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series Darth Maul with the Sith Speeder. Packed in the retro Episode 1 packaging, so that is some sweet nostalgia there. They finally made him with his speeder after I stopped collecting the line. What the fuck, man? I stopped collecting Black Series because the line tanked for me and it's just nowhere near as good as before. They'll release some good ones here and there. I think this Darth Maul figure doesn't look better than his first figure. It's not completely bad. Just some areas I don't like. For example, the single joint cut looks ugly at the knees. The double jointed knees on the first figure look better in my opinion. Same accessories as before with the dual lightsaber and binoculars. Just a new spy drone this time around, and of course his speeder. Even though I stopped collecting Black Series and sold off my collection, it's good to see another vehicle in the line as they stopped doing vehicles because people would wait for them to clearance out. And so they ended up selling horribly and they lost out on money because of that. That's the downside of us collectors waiting on clearance. Don't want you to think I'm blaming it all on us collectors because I'm not. Some of us are part of the blame, but Hasbro is the other part to blame too, as they kept overpricing those vehicles. So it goes both ways sometimes, and it makes sense that they would reintroduce a vehicle into the 6-inch line as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive with a popular character. Don't see this hitting clearance as Darth Maul is a popular character. It's a cool offering, but they should have done this many years ago when the line was extremely hot. Not getting this, again, I sold off my Black Series collection, so it doesn't make sense for me to get it. This will retail for $59.99. I think that's a bit absurd. I think this is a $45 to $50 item at best, not $60, but just like I said with the Transformers one, they can keep that shit. Next up, G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Commander Once a Man. As a kid, I loved the movie and all the over-the-top and off-the-wall characters like Cobra Law and this. Yeah, I absolutely love this. Love what they did with the packaging, and you can see Nemesis, Enforcer, and Globulus in the background. Oh man, I can't wait for a Globulus figure. I think he'll be the post-con exclusive for this year. Anyways, lots of accessories here to unpack. Interchangeable hands and heads. A battle-damaged visor that's swappable too, which looks really good. And one thing I love is that the G.I. Joe team never leaves details to go unnoticed, because behind this visor, you can see all the techie parts sculpted through. I love that. He's got his handgun, knife, and backpack piece like the retro one. Then his snake form, which feels like another figure we get in this pack. Looks like he'll only be articulate on the arms, but you can get more play value out of this little guy as you can coil him around some of your other Joe figures. I dig that. The sculpt is great on this figure. New torso and arms atop the retro legs. The vest is removable too, and that snake head sculpt is crazy goofy good. Reminds me of the movie. So, same price as Chuckles. It'll be priced at $39.99. I do find more value in this pack for this price than I did for Chuckles last year. Cobra Commander is my favorite Cobra character, so I gotta get this one. Then lastly, Marvel Legends Death's Head, man. Okay, so I was fearing that when Ryan Ting teased those retro arcade Sentinel rocks earlier this week that they were going to be an exclusive, especially since the last week of June is usually when they reveal their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. But I'm happy to see it's not, at least for now, you know. But it's so cool to see an over-the-top obscure character like this as exclusives, kind of like last year's PulseCon Detroit Steel. It's beautifully and colorfully vibrant. It's an attractive pop, and one that isn't necessarily a need to get, but more of a want to get. And sometimes those end up more satisfying in a surprising way. The packaging team knocked it out of the park with the 1991 Marvel trading card themed look with some nice artwork too. You know what would have been really cool to see? It would have been nice if they tied in the Transformers exclusive with this Death's Head, because he first appeared in the Transformers comics from Marvel. They did release a 3 3/4 inch version back in like 2014 or so, and Death's Head 2 was released in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Titus Build-A-Figure wave. No, my bad, correction, the Mantis Build-A-Figure wave. So it's good to finally have this version in 6-inch legend scale. Let's look at all the accessories he comes with. He'll have interchangeable hands and weapons. He's got an axe, a missile, it seems like, and a mace, along with a shield. The cool thing is you'll be able to store some of these weapons onto his back. The weapons look so good on him, and you can either have him hold them or plug them into his wrists. The body looks great. He's reusing those Warlock Wave Colossus arms, but everything else is an all-new sculpt from scratch, it seems, along with all the new add-on layers, minus the gloves. The tattered cape looks great, being texturized. Lots of details on this guy. So you can see a lot of battle damage markings all through the blue pieces of his armor. I'm loving this. My only gripe is the head. The head sculpt is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But it's the tone that throws me off completely, as it sticks out like a sore thumb to me because it doesn't match the plastic tone on the rest of the body. If you look at all his artwork, he's supposed to be shiny, and so that leads me to my biggest problem next, which is that they should have painted it in metallic silver. That would have made the blues, reds, and yellows pop even more, and vice versa. Yeah, that head color is looking dull and toned the fuck down. I'm reserving judgment, and hopefully it looks better on hand, but I still like the way this looks, and I'm still getting it. This is the Death's Head version I wanted from the beginning. Death's Head will retail for $39.99. Definitely overpriced for a 6-inch figure. Should have been $30 to be honest. I mean, the email says he's 6-inch, but being that he's using those Colossus arms and he was a 7-inch figure, I presume they work the rest of the body to round out the proportions correctly so it doesn't look odd. So I'm sure he'll be in the 7-inch range based off of that. I mean, there's a lot of tooling going on here, but no metallic silver paint to show that value's worth. Again, I'll wait until I have it on hand to see if it's really worth the asking price. Regardless of my gripes, I gotta have this one. So with the entire Hasbro 2024 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive lineup revealed, I think these are some pretty good offerings if you can get over the price. But maybe I shouldn't complain about the prices since it's more expensive to take the trip over there, and a good friend of mine will look me out with picking me up the exclusives I want, as I won't be making the trip over there. Which brings me to tell you guys that the email Hasbro sent me did confirm that the exclusives will be available again on site to physically pick up and purchase, and done are the days with the QR codes. They will be available later on Hasbro Pulse sometime after the convention is over, with no date confirmed, so keep your eyes peeled. I am feeling this year's lineup. I really like all of them except for the Transformers pack. That's the shittiest one to me. Death's Head is the one I want most, probably my favorite reveal, and then Cobra Commander. Those will be my only pickups. I'm excited for San Diego Comic-Con and all the reveals they'll bring, and it should be another banger. Now I kick it back to you. What do you think of this year's San Diego Comic-Con lineup? Any of these on your list to pick up? And which one of these was your favorite reveal? Comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another action figure news video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xmanny87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace, peace.